Happy today. I am William Brown from IamWilliamBrown.com. What's really funny here that, I'm sorry about that. I want to see the comments, if there are any. Um, so yeah, um, yeah, best laid plans. Happy today, happy Monday, happy February. It's a happy day, right? Um, Happy today. I am William Brown from IamWilliamBrown.com. This is Happy Today Morning Reflections. The interesting thing about today are this moment here. Um, Moments ago, I I want to say I was rushed or something, but I was just feeling that it's like, okay, what are we gonna, we're gonna do this. What's gonna happen here? And then there's this sense of joy. There's one thing that I don't know why I feel led to tell you about this, but I do this Happy Today Monday through Friday. I do it Monday through Friday, and there was a thought in my mind that it's like, okay, on Saturdays and Sundays, am I not looking for Happy Today? And it's like, yeah, I am. I just don't show it um, um, on Saturdays and Sunday. Mainly, I do wake up an hour later. I do wake up an hour later on the weekend. And so I wake up at 7 instead of 6 um, on the weekend. Um, but yeah. Um, yeah, this is a great day. So we're gonna look at an IUR card. Um, you are enough. You are enough. How does that show up for you today? So some themes that we're going to look at today. Um, Completion is back. Oh, that is a new one. Moderation. We talked about moderation last week um, on One Word Conversations. The today at 11 at One Word Conversations is special. The word is special. And so we're going to have a conversation about the word special. So that should be fun. So where is this completion? There is something that you've been dealing with, something that I'm dealing with, um, that I can embrace. That's going to be done today, completed. Um, that's going to be completed today. So I'm going to embrace that. And see how moderation shows up today. Interesting. I am moderation. I'd invite you to watch or listen to the show from last week on moderation. I think that was Wednesday. Maybe that was Wednesday. Maybe even Thursday. Thursday, yeah, because Wednesday was roots. So moderation, I would think. So here's an affirmation around moderation for you today. With temperance and moderation, I create balance in my life. With temperance and moderation, I create balance in my life. I I actually started reading one of the books that I'm reading this month. I started reading it yesterday, and I've got a good ways in it. And yeah, it's the art of talking to yourself. Um, the art of talking to yourself, and I really got it really hit me. It really did. Really, it's really striking a nerve for me. So, so yeah, so that was great. Um, there is this sense, for me that there's a lot of changes. Um, there's a lot of good things happening. There's a lot of awareness, but there's still things that are the same. And and I really, um, I'm really embracing. I'm really embracing that. This self-awareness thing is a shared journey. It's a shared journey, and it's not that that I am 5 steps or 10 steps ahead of you on this journey. Um, but I'm just inviting you on the journey. Inviting you on the journey to what can you learn about yourself? What can you be aware about yourself that allows you uh, to show up fully, for yourself. Hmm. I wonder what that is. I wonder what that is. And I think that's the curious part of it. That that you can say that there's a part of myself that I have no awareness of. I don't know why I've been up since 5 today. Maybe even 4:30. Um, and I get on camera, I get on the show, and then I'm yawning. It's like another wave. So I'm just gonna embrace the moment. Embrace that something is coming to an end. So 1, 2, 6, 11, 2. So yeah. Um, there is this feeling. Who woke up today? Is the question. Like I said, I woke up early today. I woke up earlier than usual. I woke up at around 4:30, quarter to 5. I actually didn't look at the clock, look at my but I knew it was some time ahead of when I typically get up. Um, um, so I think excitement. I don't know. It's like, you know how when there's an awareness of yourself, right? There is an awareness of yourself that there's a curiosity of it. There is there is it's like, hey, what else can I learn? And I think that's what, you know, how can I put, I think instead of what else can I learn, it is what else can I uncover or will reveal itself to me. Um, uh, yeah. So for me, that there is excitement, that there is, it's like um, if I start reading the book, how the art of talking to yourself, it gave me some clarity and it gave me some guidance on on my book that I've put on the shelf. Oh, I put on the shelf because it wasn't even afraid of it. It just, you know what? I just think it wasn't ready. Every time I thought it was ready, and that I thought it just wasn't ready. Um, because of that level of awareness that I had at the time, and um, yeah, yeah, there was this level of it just wasn't ready. The one thing that I am present to, I am currently present to, is that there's a feeling of there is some traumas, or there is some hurts, some healing that um, that I need to start. That um, that it's like bleeding on. There's this very graphic thing. Is like, don't bleed on people. Don't kind of, when you have hurt, and when you're something that you're filing healing from, don't bleed on people. Don't kind of, because that could cause more trauma. Um, that There's something that came up in the book today for that I was reading on, that I'm really going to be looking at again, is that we are never completely healed. If I can embrace that I'm never completely healed. But but it's important to stay on the road of healing. It's like, that I looked at it like at a scar, right? Like there's a scar. It's kind of funny. Um, it's like I see it and I don't. Wow, interesting. There's a scar on my hand. Basically, when I was younger, I had stitches in my hand, and uh, and there was a scar right here, and so the reason why I after the statement that we're never completely healed, I think that's what I said. So there is this feeling that even with a scar, it's not completely healed. It's healed, but it's not completely healed. And because I can still see it, and if I can see a scar, it shows where the trauma was. And so there are traumas. And I'm trying to talk through this, right? Reflection. There are traumas in our lives. There are traumas in our lives um, that we're never completely healed from. However, that trauma is not, um, it doesn't get the attention that the others. It's not like we're going from trauma to trauma, the trauma or something else has our attention. But yeah, but it's still there, and it's not there. It doesn't hurt, but it hurts. There is there are moments where I play a little game with myself. Is that if there's something, let's say if I'm sitting and I feel like an itch on my shoulder, I'll acknowledge that there's an itch. It feels like an itch on my shoulder. But I will see how long I can go without scratching the itch, bringing relief to the itch. It's a little game that I play with myself. Um, and I wonder what that's all about. Is, am I learning or am I just um, putting, you know, punishing myself or so, or something, or going with it. So, um, yeah. So, who woke up today? For me, it is, you know, I think it is excitement. I think there is a um, curiosity and excitement to it that really wants me to really not just, as I say, have this theory of my life, right? Have this philosophy, of my life, but um, but to live my life, I can. What is it? I don't think philosophize is a word, right? Right. But I can have these conversations about how my life is showing up and not showing up. But on the other side of that is living. And if I don't really embrace living, I'm just talking. And my life is asking for so much more than that. So much more. So where are you just talking about your life, right? Where are you just talking about your life? I Yeah, we're looking at something completion. Completion is coming up again. Something that you've been dealing with for a while, for a long while, that will come to a completion today. If you can embrace that. Can you embrace that today? Let's get a let's get an affirmation around completion. I clear debts from my past and create a happy, harmonious life. We've had that come up before. I clear debts from my life and create a harmonious life. What is, the question that I asked before is, what is debts, right? Really embrace that. Most of the times when I think of debts, I think of money, right? For me, debts. I owe something. I owe someone something. Um, and I realized that the debts, some debts, the deficits in my life are, are the, how much time I spend in my past, how much time I spend in my yesterdays. What, the more that I can let those go. There's a lot of things that I did do and didn't do yesterday. But if I hold on to it, it's debts. So I clear up. I clear up my debts. I reconcile my past. I reconcile my past. I reconcile my debts. All of my debts. Where do you see debts or deficits in your life? Clean it up. And what that means, it's not sweeping it under the rug. It's like sometimes when I sweep the floor, the process of sweeping the floor, right? You can sweep and you can see stuff, right? And it's like but I just get the big stuff, right? But then there's still stuff, right? So then you get the Swiffer, right? You get the the thing, and then you can get up some more. And so, what are you willing to not just clean up, not just sweep to the side, spread out, but really bring together, acknowledge it, and let it go? I think that's what the day is asking. It's inviting us, because we're enough. We don't need to bring anything else. There was something that I heard yesterday. Fascinating to me. Fascinating to me. And so this is what it was. This is to the effect. So I wrote it down, so I'll say it better. But it was to the point that I was so busy trying to be somebody that I didn't realize that I was already somebody. I was already someone. I was trying to be someone. But I couldn't be someone else because I was already someone. I don't know. I'll write it down. I'll share it in the Happy Today group, but it was profound to me. The reason why you can't be someone, you can't create someone, right, to be someone, is because you already are someone. Just know who that is. Get to know that person, and then you can be that. So it's kind of, it goes against creating my life, right? I can, I guess, no, it doesn't. I just kind of talk myself out of that. It doesn't go against creating my life. I can still create my life, right? But I can't. It goes to what I said before, that the choice isn't who I am going to be. The choice is if I'm going to be. I already am. You already are, right? So there's a process of becoming, right? Becoming aware of who we are. And we just are. Yeah. That makes more sense to me now, even though it's very disruptive, right? It's very disruptive. I think the one thing, the one thing that I still struggle with is that there's a large part of my self-discovery journey, my self-discovery and self-awareness journey, is that I am aware of a lot more of things than I give myself credit for. Oh, that is, I don't want to say that's painful, but that's what it feels like. It feels like it's painful. What are you aware of? What are you aware of? And it came up in the my conversation on Saturday. Wonderful conversation in the forum. I was talking to a fellow Pittsburgher, right? But it was great. That what do you do when you're informed? When you get informed and you create stories that keep yourself from doing things. So moderation, how is moderation going to come up for today? So you're going to clear your debts. We're going to clear our debts, right? Anything that we're finding deficits, bring it all together and clear it. You're debt free. Debt free. What does a debt free feel like? So I guess within that, I'm inviting you to identify areas where you have debts and then go after them one by one. Yeah, that's the exercise for today. Don't spend all day on it, just half an hour. All the ones that are present of mind, identify your debts and see which one, what debt that you can clear so you can have a happy life or happy today. Okay, moderation. Overdue. I've always, I would hear that anytime that I got sick. My mom would say, "Don't overdo." Because anytime I felt a little bit better, now I want to go outside and play. No, you're still healing. The fact that we're always healing There's always a place of healing. So moderation is necessary. And embrace change, the change that comes with that. And you are enough. Yeah. Wow. Special is the word today in the one-word conversations. So that should be fun. So, as this day continues, it is my prayer. It is my prayer that we find completion, that we become debt-free, find an area where we can be debt-free, free of debt, so we can be happy. In that moment of happy, we can be complete. Find moderation. It is my prayer that we find moderation, places where we can find moderation and experience change. Change that we're looking for, change that we need, change that we desire. I want you to embrace that you are special and everything that that means. That is a journal prompt for today. How am I special? How am I special? Write that down. So, as I acknowledge the fears and disappointments of my past, and I embrace the anxieties and hopes of my future, I become present. We bring those two together, right? And I become present. We become present. That when we are present, we can answer. We get the answers that we need. Whatever questions that we have for today are answered when we are present. When we are present. So we can have our happy today. Happy today is grateful in the moment. Find ways where you can be grateful in a moment. There's going to be many moments that will come up for you today. I invite you to be happy, to be grateful in those moments. Happy today, my friends. Happy today.